The text came through while I was buried in quarterly reports at my desk. Honey, about Easter, your father, and I think we need some quiet family time this year. Just us, Emma, and her kids. You understand, right? You're always so busy anyway. I stared at my phone, the familiar sting settling in my chest. My name is Olivia Mitchell, and at 34, I had just been quietly disinvited from yet another family holiday. The irony wasn't lost on me. My success and packed schedule had become the perfect excuse for them to exclude me. Perfect timing, Mom, I typed back, my fingers steady despite the ache inside. I was actually thinking of doing something different this year. The reply came almost instantly. Oh, good. You're not upset. We just want some peaceful bonding time with the grandkids. You know how chaotic it gets when everyone is around. By everyone, she meant me. Just me. Because somehow, Emma's 3 wild children under 10 counted as peaceful, but my quiet presence was disruptive. I set my phone down and opened a folder on my computer labeled Someday, a collection of dream vacation spots I had been saving for years. One image caught my eye, a secluded villa in the Maldives, the kind of place Instagram influencers drool over. For years, I had postponed vacations, always prioritizing family gatherings, always being the dependable one. While Emma curated perfect holiday moments with her family, I was the one organizing events, buying thoughtful gifts, and keeping traditions alive. Then my phone buzzed again. Sweetie, could you still make those Easter baskets for the kids? You know how much they love your special treats. I laughed aloud. Uninvited, but still expected to contribute. Classic. Instead of replying, I opened my banking app. My last bonus sat untouched, alongside years of savings. The Maldives booking page was still open. I remembered something my therapist had told me last week. Sometimes, the best response to being excluded is to create something better for yourself. I clicked book now. The confirmation hit my inbox just as another text came in. Also, could you drop off the Easter ham on Saturday? You always get the best one. I leaned back and smiled. For the first time in years, I felt light. Free. I opened my calendar and blocked out 3 full weeks, one before Easter, one during, and one after. Then I did something I'd never done. I set my work email to out of office and called my assistant. Sarah, remember that extended break we discussed? I'm taking it, all of it. Finally, she cheered. Want me to schedule your return meetings? Yes. And forward any family emails. I have a feeling they'll be entertaining. The next few days blurred into preparations. I bought a new wardrobe, no more business suits, just flowing sundresses, elegant beachwear, accessories that whispered luxury. I even hired a photographer in the Maldives. If they wanted peace, I'd give them something to be silent about. A week before Easter, Emma texted, Mom said you're not coming. Don't be difficult, Liv. You know the kids miss their favorite aunt. I replied simply, don't worry, I won't be difficult. I'll be unavailable. Have a peaceful Easter. The emoji I added was just enough to make her pause. What does that mean? Where are you going? You'll see. And I silenced my phone. On the morning of my departure, I posted a photo on Instagram, my passport beside a first-class ticket. Caption, time for some peace and quiet of my own. It was my first personal post in months. Normally, I only shared work updates and family events. Within hours, messages flooded in, Mom, Dad, Emma, Aunt Susan. But I wasn't available to answer. I was boarding a plane, champagne in hand, ready to begin a new Easter tradition. The Maldives were more breathtaking than any photo could show. As I stepped onto my private water villa's deck, the endless turquoise horizon opened before me. This was peace. Not the absence of invitations, but the presence of self-chosen joy. The villa was pure luxury. Floor-to-ceiling windows, a private infinity pool blending into the sea, and a personal butler named Kay, who anticipated every need. Miss Mitchell, he said, arranging a welcome fruit platter. Your photographer will arrive at sunrise. The lighting is magical. I smiled. Not forced family portraits, real photos of me thriving. Everything's arranged, Kay added. Private yacht tour, sunset beach dinner, spa sessions. Also, the chef invites you to a private Maldivian cooking class. Back home, I'd be stuffing Easter baskets and hunting for ham. Here, I was learning new cuisines and planning adventures. When I briefly took my phone off airplane mode, it buzzed with texts. Honey, where are you? Did you seriously leave the country? Princess, this isn't like you. Call us. I replied with a photo, me in a designer dress, coconut in hand, ocean behind me. No caption needed. Emma called 3 times. I declined each, smiling. Then I sent her a video of dolphins near my villa. Is that where you are? That looks insanely luxurious. How can you afford that? The jealousy was almost audible. Emma had always assumed my single, career-focused life was empty. She never considered that no kids and no overspending husband left me plenty of freedom. The next morning, as the sun turned the sky gold, I posed for yoga photos, floating breakfasts, sea turtles snorkeling. I posted throughout the day. My social media exploded. Comments poured in, living your best life. This is what peace looks like. Where's my invite? But it was Mom's message that stood out. Olivia, please call. Easter dinner isn't the same without you. The kids miss your baskets. We didn't mean to upset you. I posted a photo of me in a dessert-making class. Caption, creating new traditions. Emma replied, must be nice to be so selfish. I sent a video of releasing baby turtles into the sea. Caption, finding peace. Helping others. By Easter morning, while they sat down to a quiet dinner, I was enjoying a private feast on a sandbank, fresh lobster, champagne, nothing. Over the next 2 weeks, I turned my feed into a living postcard. Marine conservation, coral restoration, sea turtle rehab, glamour and purpose. Even my cousin Kate, who had sided with my parents, commented, didn't know you were so passionate about marine life. I replied with a video of me naming the turtles I helped. Photos showed me teaching local children, cleaning beaches, and embracing sustainable tourism. Each post was a reminder, being successful doesn't make me a problem. Mom's texts turned frantic. The kids barely touched their baskets. Dad's ham was overcooked. Emma's daughter had a meltdown. You always knew how to calm her. I answered with more photos, manta rays, luxury cruises, beach spa days. Then came Emma's post, a forced smile family photo. Caption, peace and quiet, but missing some noise. I waited until evening, then posted a video montage, villa, wildlife, sunsets. Caption, found my peace in paradise. Sometimes exclusion is the greatest gift. The fallout was immediate. Princess, we were wrong. I can't believe you did all this while we were stuck with sugar high kids. We didn't know you could afford this. We thought you were always working. The family group chat lit up. Suddenly, I was the center of attention. On my final night, I hosted a beach dinner, Maldivian fusion cuisine, fire dancers, stars overhead. I wore a flowing white dress. Caption, thank you for the space to create my own traditions. Best Easter gift ever. Then Mom called. This time I answered. Her voice shook. We were so wrong. We thought you didn't care about holidays. But you've created something beautiful. Yes, Mom, I said. All it took was being excluded. Silence. Then, next Easter, as I packed to leave, Emma messaged, I get it now, sis. Sometimes the noise we need isn't kids, it's someone who brings their own peace. Next holiday is yours to plan. I looked around my villa one last time. Sometimes the best revenge isn't about proving them wrong. It's about creating something so magnificent, they can't help but notice what they missed. My final post was simple, a sunrise shot. Caption, thanks for the space to grow. Next family gathering on my terms. Paradise has room for everyone if they're ready to appreciate it. I didn't even check the likes. I was already planning next Easter. This time in my paradise.